The Complete Works of William Shakespeare by William Shakespeare. Act 2, Scene 1. Athens. A garden, with a prison in the background. Enter Eiler and Warp. Eiler. I may depart with little, while I live, something I may cast to you, not much, alas, the prison I keep, though it be for great ones, yet they seldom come, before one salmon, you shall take a number of minnows. I am given out to be better limbed than it can appear to me. Report is a true speaker. I would I were really that I am delivered to be. Marry, what I have, be it what it will, I will assure upon my daughter at the day of my death. Word. Sir, I demand no more than your own offer, and I will estate your daughter in what I have promised. Eiler. W.L. We will talk more of this, when the solemnity is past. But have you a full promise of her? When that shall be seen, I tender my consent. Enter daughter. Word. I have, sir. Here she comes. Eiler. Your friend and I have chanced to name you here, upon the old Bucines, but no more of that now. So soon as the court hurry is over, we will have an end of it. If meantime look tenderly to the two prisoners. I can tell you they are princes. Daughter. These strewings are for their chamber. 'Tis pity they are in prison, and 'twere pity they should be out. I do think they have patience to make any adversity ashamed. The prison itself is proud of them, and they have all the world in their chamber. Eiler. They are famed to be a pair of absolute men. Daughter. By my troth, I think fame but stammers they stand a grise above the reach of report. Eiler. I heard them reported in the bataille to be the only doers. Daughter. Nay, most likely, for they are noble sufferers. I marvel how they would have looked had they been victors, that with such a constant nobility enforce a freedom out of bondage, making misery their mirth, and affliction a toy to jest at. Eiler. Though they so? Daughter. It seems to me they have no more sense of their captivity than I of ruling Athens. They eat well, look merrily, discourse of many things, but nothing of their own restraint, and disasters, yet sometime a dead sigh, martyred as 'twere ith deliverance, will break from one of them, when the other presently gives it so sweet a rebuke, that I could wish myself a sigh to be so chid, or at least a sire to be comforted. Word. I never saw him. Eiler. The Duke himself came privately in the night, enter Palamon, and Arcite, above, and so did they. What the reason of it is, I know not. Luke, yonder they are. That's Arcite looks out. Daughter. No, sir, no, that's Palamon. Arcite is the lower of the twain. You may perceive a part of him. Eiler. Go to, leave your pointing. They would not make us their object, out of their sight. Daughter. It is a holiday to look on them, Lord, the difference of men. Excellent. Scene 2. The prison, enter Palamon, and Arcite in prison. Palamon. How do you, noble cozen? Arcite. How do you, sir? Palamon. Why, strong enough to laugh at misery, and bear the chance of war, yet we are prisoners, I fear, forever, cozen. Arcite. I believe it, and to that destiny have patiently laid up my hour to come. Palamon. O cozen Arcite, where is Thebes now? Where is our noble country? Where are our friends and kindreds? Never more must we behold those comforts, never see the hardy youths strive for the games of honor, hum with the painted favors of their ladies, like tall ships under sail, then start amongst them and as an east wind leave and all behind us, like lazy clouds, whilst Palamon and Arcite, even in the wagging of a wanton leg outstrip the people's praises, won the garlands, ere they have time to wish 'em ours. Oh, never shall we two exercise, like twins of honor, our arms again, and feel our fiery horses like proud seas under us. Our good swords now, better the ready yd god of war never war, ravished our sides, like age must run to rust, and deck the temples of those gods that hate us. These hands shall never draw 'em out like lightning, to blast whole armies more. Arcite. No, Palamon, those hopes are prisoners with us. Here we are, and here the graces of our youths must wither like a too timely spring. Here age must find us, and which is heaviest, Palamon, unmarried, the sweet embraces of a loving wife, loaden with kisses, armd with thousand cupids shall never clasp our necks, no issue know us, no figures of ourselves shall we ever see, to glad our age. And like young eagles teach them boldly to gaze against bright arms, and say, remember what your fathers were, and conquer. The fairy YD maids shall weep our banishments, and in their songs curse ever blinded fortune, till she for shame see what a wrong she has done to youth and nature. This is all our world. We shall know nothing here but one another, hear nothing but the clock that telephones our woes. The vine shall grow, but we shall never see it. Summer shall come, and with her all delights, but dead cold winter must inhabit here still. Palamon. 'Tis too true, our sight. To our Theban hounds, that shook the aged forest with their echoes, no more now must we holloa, no more shake our pointed javelins, whilst the angry swine flies like a Parthian quiver from our rages, struck with our well-steeled darts. All valiant uses, the food and nourishment of noble Mindes, in us too here shall perish. We shall die, which is the curse of honor, lastly children of grief and ignorance. Our sight. Yet, Cosin, even from the bottom of these miseries, from all that fortune can inflict upon us, I see two comforts rising, two mere blessings, if the gods please, to hold here a brave patience, and the enjoying of our griefs together. Whilst Palamon is with me, let me perish if I think this our prison. Palamon. Certainly, 'tis a main goodness, Cosin, that our fortunes were twyn together. 'Tis most true. Two souls put in two noble bodies, let 'em suffer the gall of hazard, so they grow together will never sink. They must not, say they could, a willing man dies sleeping, and all's done. Our sight. Shall we make worthy uses of this place that all men hate so much? Palamon. How, gentle Cosin? Our sight. Let's think this prison holy sanctuary, to keep us from corruption of worse men. We are young and yet desire the ways of honor, that liberty and common conversation, the poison of pure spirits, might like women woo us to wander from. What worthy blessing can be but our imaginations may make it ours? And here being thus together, we are an endless mind to one another, we are one another's wife, ever begetting new births of love, we are father, friends, acquaintance, we are, in one another, families. I am your heir, and you are mine. This place is our inheritance, no hard oppressor dare take this from us. Here, with a little patience, we shall live long, and loving, no surfeits seek us, the hand of war hurts none here. Nor the seas swallow their youth, were we at liberty, a wife might part us lawfully, or Bucines, quarrels consume us, envy of ill men grave our acquaintance. I might sicken, Cosin, where you should never know it, and so perish without your noble hand to close mine eyes, or prayers to the gods, 1,000 chances, were we from hence, would sever us. Palamon. You have made me, I thank you, Cosin Arcite, almost wanton with my captivity. What a misery it is to live abroad, and everywhere! 'Tis like a beast, methinks. I find the court here, I am sure, a more content, and all those pleasures that were the wills of men to vanity, I see through now, and am sufficient to tell the world, 'tis but a gaudy shadow, that old time, as he passes by, takes with him. What had we been, old in the court of Creon, where sin is Iestus, lust and ignorance the virtues of the great ones? Cosin Arcite, had not the loving gods found this place for us, we had died as they do, ill old men, unwept, and had their epitaphs, the people's curses. Shall I say more? Arcite. I would hear you still. Palamon. Ye shall. Is there record of any two that love better than we do, Arcite? Arcite. Sure there cannot. Palamon. I do not think it possible our friendship should ever leave us. Arcite. Till our deaths it cannot. Enter Amelia and her woman below. And after death our spirits shall be led to those that love eternally. Speak on, sir. Amelia. This garden has a world of pleasures in't. What flower is this? Woman. 'Tis called Narcissus, madam. Amelia. That was a fair boy, certain, but a fool to love himself. Were there not maids enough? Arcite. Pray forward. Palamon. Yes. Amelia. Or were they all hard-hearted? Woman. They could not be to one so fair. Amelia. Thou wouldst not. Woman. I think I should not, madam. Amelia. That's a good wench, but take heed to your kindness, though. Woman. Why, madam? Amelia. Men are mad things. Arcite. Will ye go forward, cozen? Amelia. Canst not thou work such flowers in silk, a wench? Woman. Yes. Amelia. I'll have a gown full of 'em, and of these. This is a pretty color, wilt not doe rarely upon a skirt, wench? Woman. Dainty, madam. Arcite. Cozen, how do you, sir? Why, Palamon. Palamon. Never till now I was in prison, Arcite. Arcite. Why, what's the matter, man? Palamon. Behold, and wonder. By heaven, she is a goddess. Arcite. Ha! Palamon. Do reverence. She is a goddess, Arcite. Amelia. Of all flowers, methinks a rose is best. Woman. Why, gentle madam? Amelia. It is the very emblem of a maid. For when the west wind courts her gently, how modestly she blows, and paints the sun, with her chaste blushes. When the north comes near her, rude and impatient, then, like chastity, she locks her beauties in her bud again, and leaves him to base briars. Woman. Yet, good madam, sometimes her modesty will blow so far she fouls for't. A maid, if she have any honor, would be loath to take example by her. Amelia. Thou art wanton. Arcite. She is wondrous fair. Palamon. She is beauty extant. Amelia. The sun grows high, let's walk in, keep these flowers, we'll see how near art can come near their colors. I. Sight shall have a fortune, if he dare make himself a worthy lover, yet in the field to strike a battle for her, and if he lose her then, he's a cold coward. How bravely may he bear himself to win her if he be noble, Arcite, thousand ways. Were I at liberty, I would do things of such a virtuous greatness, that this lady, this blushing virgin, should take manhood to her and seek to ravish me. Keeper. My lord, for you I have this charge too, Palamon. To discharge my life? Keeper. No, but from this place to remove your lordship, the windows are too open. Palamon. Devils take 'em, that are so envious to me. Prithee kill me. Keeper. And hang for't afterward. Palamon. By this good light, had I a sword I would kill thee. Keeper. Why, my lord? Palamon. Thou bring'st such pelting scurry news continually, thou art not worthy life. I will not go. Keeper. Indeed you must, my lord. Palamon. May I see the garden? Keeper. No. Palamon. Then I am resolute, I will not go. Keeper. I must constrain you then, and for you are dangerous, I'll clap more irons on you. Palamon. Do, good keeper. I'll shake him so, ye shall not sleep, I'll make ye a new Maurice, must I go? Keeper. There is no remedy. Palamon. Farewell, kind windowed. May rude wind never hurt thee. Oh, my lady, if ever thou hast felt what sorrow was, dream how I suffer. Come, now bury me. Exeunt Palamon and Keeper. Scene 3. The country near Athens. Enter Arcite. Arcite. Banished the kingdom? 'Tis a benefit, a mercy I must thank him for, but banished the free enjoying of that face I die for. Oh, 'twas a stud-eyed punishment, a death beyond imagination, such a vengeance that, were I old and wicked, all my sins could never pluck upon me. Palamon, thou hast the start now, Thou shalt stay and see her bright eyes break each morning gainst thy window, and let in life into thee. Thou shalt feed upon the sweetens of a noble beauty, that nature never exceeded, nor never shall. Good gods! What hapines has Palamon? 20-1, he'll come to speak to her, and if she be as gentle as she's fair, I know she's his. He has a tongue will tame tempests, and make the wild rocks wanton. Come what can come, the worst is death. I will not leave the kingdom. I know mine own is but a heap of ruins, and no redress there. If I go, he has her. I am resolute, and other shapes shall make me, or end my fortunes. Either way, I am happy. I'll see her, and be near her, or no more. Enter 4 country people, and one with a garland before them. 1. Countrymen, my masters, I'll be there, that's certain. 2. Countrymen, and I'll be there. 3. Countrymen, and I. 4. Countrymen, why then, have with ye, boys, 'tis but a chiding. Let the plough play to-day, I'll tickle out of the Ides tales to-morrow. 1. Countrymen, I am sure to have my wife as jealous as a turkey, but that's all one, I'll go through, let her mumble. 2. Countrymen, clap her aboard to-morrow night, and stow her, and all's made up again. 3. Countrymen, I do but put a fescue in her fist, and you shall see her take a new lesson out, and be a good wench. Do we all hold against the Mang? 4. Countrymen, hold? What should ail us? 3. Countrymen, Arcas will be there. 2. Countrymen, and Senas, and Ricas, and 3. Better lads never danked under green tree. And ye know what wenches, ha? But will the dainty Domini, the schoolmaster, keep touch, do you think? For he does all, ye know. 3. Countrymen, he'll eat a hornbook ere he fail. Go to, the matter's too far driven between him and the tanner's daughter, to let slip now, and she must see the duke, and she must dance too. 4. Countrymen, shall we be lusty? 2. Countrymen, all the boys in Athens blow when ith breach-ons, and here I'll be and there I'll be, for our town, and here again, and there again, ha boys, hey for the weavers. 1. Countrymen, this must be done ith woods. 4. Countrymen, oh, pardon me. 2. Countrymen, by any means, our thing of learning says so, where he himself will edify the duke most parlously in our behalfs, he's excellent ith woods. Bring him to th plains, his learning makes no cry. 3. Countrymen, will see the sports then, every man to his tackle, and, sweet companions, let's rehearse by any means, before the ladies see us, and oh sweetly, and God knows what may come on't. 4. Countrymen, content, the sports once ended, we'll perform. Away, boys, and hold our sight. By your leaves, honest friends, pray you, whither go you? 4. Countrymen, whither? Why, what a question's that? Our sight. Yes, 'tis a question, to me that know not. 3. Countrymen, to the games, my friend. 2. Countrymen, where were you bred, you know it not? Our sight. Not far, sir, are there such games to-day? 1. Countrymen, yes, marry, are there, and such as you ne'er saw, the Duke himself will be in person there. Our sight. What pastimes are they? 2. Countrymen, wrestling and running. 'Tis a pretty fellow. 3. Countrymen, thou wilt not go along? Our sight. Not yet, sir. 4. Country. Amen, well, sir, take your own time, come, boys. 1. Countrymen, my mind misgives me. This fellow has a vengeance trick oth hip. Mark how his body's made for 2. Countrymen, I'll be hanged though, if he dare venture. Hang him, plum porridge, he wrastle? He roast eggs. Come, let's be gone, lads. Excellent. Our sight. This is an offered opportunity I durst not wish for. Well, I could have wrestled, the best men called it excellent, and run swifter the wind upon a field of corn, curling the wealthy ears, never flew. I'll venture, and in some poor disguise be there. Who knows whether my brows may not be girt with garlands? And hapines prefer me to a place, where I may ever dwell in sight of her. Exit our side. Scene 4. Athens. A room in the prison. Enter Eiler's daughter alone. Daughter. Why should I love this gentleman? 'Tis odds he never will affect me. I am base, my father the mean keeper of his prison, and he a prince. To marry him is hopeless, to be his whore is witless. Out upon't, what pushes are we wenches driven to, when 15 once has found us? First I saw him, I seeing thought he was a goodly man. He has as much to please a woman in him, if he pleased to bestow it so, as ever these eyes yet looked on. Next I pitied him, and so would any young wench, O my conscience, that ever dreamed, or vowed her maidenhead to a young handsome man. Then I loved him, extremely loved him, infinitely loved him, and yet he had a cosin, fair as he too. But in my heart was Palamon, and there, Lord, what a coil he keeps! To hear him sing in an evening, what a heaven it is! And yet his songs are sad ones. Fairer spoken was never gentleman. When I come in to bring him water in the morning, first he bows his noble body, then salutes me, thus, fair, gentle maid, good morrow, may thy goodness get thee a happy husband. Once he kissed me. I loved my lips the better 10 days after. Would he would doze so every day! He grieves much, and me as much to see his misery. What should I do, to make him know I love him? For I would fain enjoy him. Say I ventured to set him free? What says the law then? Thus much for law, or kindred. I will do it, and this night, or tomorrow, he shall love me. Exit. Scene 5. An open place in Athens. Enter Theseus, Hippolyta, Pirithous, Emilia our side with a garland, and see. This short flourish of cornets and shotes within. Theseus. You have done worthily. I have not seen, since Hercules, a man of tougher sinews. Whate'er you are, you run the best, and wrestle, that these times can allow. Arcite. I am proud to please you. Theseus. What country bred you? Arcite. This, but far off, prince. Theseus. Are you a gentleman? Arcite. My father said so, and to those gentle uses gave me life. Theseus. Are you his heir? Arcite. His youngest, sir. Theseus. Your father sure is a happy sire then, what proves you? Arcite. A little of all noble qualities. I could have kept a hawk, and well have hollowed to a deep cree of dogs. I dare not praise my feat in horsemanship, yet they that knew me would say it was my best piece. Last, and greatest, I would be thought a soldier. Theseus. You are perfect. Pirithous. Upon my soul, a proper man. Emilia. He is so. Pirithous. How do you like him, lady? Hippolyta. I admire him. I have not seen so young a man so noble, if he say true, of his sort. Emilia. Believe, his mother was a wondrous handsome woman. His face, methinks, goes that way. Hippolyta. But his body and fiery mind illustrate a brave father. Pirithous. Mark how his virtue, like a hidden sun, breaks through his baser garments. Hippolyta. He's well got, sure. Theseus. What made you seek this place, sir? Arcite. Noble Theseus, to purchase name, and do my ablest service to such a well-found wonder as thy worth, for only in thy court, of all the world, dwells very wide honor. Pirithous. All his words are worthy. Theseus. Sir, we are much indebted to your travel, nor shall you lose your wish. Pirithous, dispose of this fair gentleman. Pirithous. Thanks, Theseus. Whate'er you are, why are mine, and I shall give you to a most noble service, to this lady, this bright young virgin. Pray, observe her goodness. You have honored her fair birthday with your virtues, and as your due why are hers, kiss her fair hand, sir. Arcite. Sir, why are a noble giver, dearest Beauty, thus let me seal my vowed faith, when your servant, your most unworthy creature, but offends you, command him die he shall. Amelia. That were too cruel. If you deserve well, sir, I shall concede you're mine, and somewhat better than your rank I'll use you. Perithous. I'll see you furnished, and because you say you are a horseman, I must needs entreat you this afternoon to ride, but 'tis a rough one. Arcite. I like him better, prince, I shall not then freeze in my saddle. Theseus. Sweet, you must be ready, and you, Amelia, and you, friend, and all, tomorrow by the sun, to do observance to Flori May, in Dien's wood, why? T well serve bon your mistress. Emily, I hope he shall not go afoot. Amelia. That were a shame, sir, while I have horses, take your choice, and what you want at any time, let me but know it. If you serve faithfully, I dare assure you you'll find a loving mistress. Arcite. If I do not, let me find that my father ever hated disgrace and blows. Theseus. Go, lead the way, you have won it, it shall be so, you shall receive all dues fit for the honor you have won. 'Twere wrong else. Sister, beshrew my heart, you have a servant that, if I were a woman, would be master, but you are wise. Flourish. Amelia. I hope too wise for that, sir. Exeunt omnes. Scene 6. Before the prison. Enter Eiler's daughter alone. Daughter. Let all the dukes, and all the devils roar, he is at liberty. I have entered for him, and out I have brought him to a little wood a mile hence. I have sent him, where a cedar, higher than all the rest, spreads like a plain fast by a brook, and there he shall keep close, till I provide him files and food, for yet his iron bracelets are not off. O love, what a stout-hearted child thou art! My father durst better have endured cold iron than done it. I love him beyond love and beyond reason, or wit, or safe tie, I have made him know it. I care not, I am desperate, if the law find me, and then condemn me for't. Some wenches, some honest hard maids, will sing my dirge, and tell to memory my death was noble, dying almost a martyr. That way he takes, I purposes my way too, sure he cannot be so unmanly, as to leave me here. If he do, maids will not so easily trust men again, and yet he has not thanked me for what I have done, no, not so much as kissed me. And that, methinks, is not so well, nor scarcely could I persuade him to become a freeman. He made such scruples of the wrong he did to me, and to my father. Yet I hope, when he considers more, this love of mine will take more root within him. Let him do what he will with me, so he use me kindly, for use me so he shall, or I'll proclaim him, and to his face, no man. I'll presently provide him necessaries, and pack my clothes up, and where there is a patch of ground I'll venture, so he be with me. By him, like a shadow, I'll ever dwell. Within this hour the hubbub will be all o'er the prison. I am then kissing the man they look for. Farewell, father. Get many more such prisoners and such daughters, and shortly you may keep yourself. Now to him,